Please help me welcome our mayor, Anise Parker.
Thank you. I appreciate the warm welcome and the very kind introduction. I'm happy to be invited here. I was here about a week ago to offer my State of the City speech. And I want to repeat what I said then, and that is that the state of the city is strong, and the best asset that the city has is its wonderful, hardworking, entrepreneurial residents. This continues to be and will continue to be the best place to start, nurture, and grow a business anywhere in America. And you are absolutely critical to that. I was asked to speak just very briefly on the Houston economy and what's happening. And I want to give you a quote that I think is relevant. A sound economy is a sound understanding brought into action. It is calculation realized. It is the doctrine of proportion reduced to practice. It is foreseeing contingencies and providing against them. It is expecting contingencies and being prepared for them. Just as you have to do that in your businesses, we have to do that in the city of Houston. I wish I had the certainty that I had 20 and 30 years ago when I was starting in the business of forecasting. And I wish I had the, starry-eyed optimism that I had 20 years ago when I launched my first business. We're in still for tough times, but Houstonians are made for tough times. And we can get through this period. If you look at the 4 pillars of our economy, they really haven't changed in a very long time. And I know that you know them. We are the oil and gas capital of the world, quickly becoming the energy capital of the world. We have the world's largest, most dynamic medical center. We have the largest foreign tonnage port in America, and one of the largest in the world. The 4th leg of our economy is NASA and aerospace, and we are all aware that that is imperiled. Those 3 big sectors of our economy, oil, medical center, and the port, even NASA and aerospace, they are internationally based, internationally linked. Our future as a city and as a region is across our borders, much more so than across our state lines. We as a city must do everything we can to recognize that fact and embrace that fact. Absolutely. Let me tell you, our future is about making business connections to the world. I ask you to work with me to make sure that the city executes on a very high level all of the thousands of small jobs that we have to do so that you can succeed and thrive. We will provide you a great water system. We will make sure that the roads are paved and that the potholes are filled. We will tackle flooding and drainage in this city. We will give you a platform that you can build your businesses upon. We will be an active partner. We will work with you. I am about to unveil a series of changes to our MWBE contracting program in the city of Houston that I absolutely believe that you will appreciate and will find helpful. And I ask you to help me reach out to the world. You may be representative of 42% of the Houston population the last time we counted 2 years ago. I suspect if we get a complete count that the Hispanic community in Houston will be the majority in Houston for the future. And we will, working together, become the hottest growth, most dynamic business city in America for the next decade. Thank you for the opportunity to address you.
Every year, the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is lucky to pick one chamber throughout the nation and throughout our network of 210 chambers throughout the United States. And this year, I am very pleased and honored to be here and hope that you will help me in recognizing the Houston Hispanic Chamber as the Chamber of the Year. And I want to congratulate Dr. Murillo, the staff, and the wonderful board of directors for the wonderful work that you have all done. Thank you, and please help me recognize this wonderful team.
You've arrived at the biggest meeting since you opened your design firm. Your presentation didn't. So here's your moment of truth. Which 3G network do you trust to email the file, get it printed, and have it waiting upstairs? When you want your 3G network to work, you want Verizon. Visit Verizon to see how our smartphones can help put your business on the map. And buy one BlackBerry Curve for $29.99 and get one free.
We're on the road to show people
we've made a great product even better. Watch.
Now every drop of Shell gasolines contain a nitrogen-enriched cleaning system that seeks and destroys engine gunk left by lower quality gasoline.
It then acts as a barrier that protects engines from performance-robbing gunk.
Try nitrogen-enriched Shell gasolines,
helping you get the most out of every drop.
Next stop, I want to drive.
We look forward to seeing you at our Health Summit. This will be our third Health Summit for the Chamber of Commerce, and at our Health Summit you'll have an opportunity to learn more about all the important changes that are going on within the health industry. In addition to that, you'll have the opportunity to meet health professionals and an opportunity to also promote and exhibit products and services provided by your business. So we look forward to seeing you at our upcoming Health Summit. And joining us today is our immediate past chairman, George Gonzalez. Chairman Gonzalez was instrumental in the implementation process of our strategic plan and is here today at our annual Luncheon and Business Expo. We'd like to reflect on Chairman Gonzalez's experience today and some of the thoughts that he has about today's annual luncheon. George?
Well, thank you, Laura, and congratulations on a terrific luncheon. I am, as you said, at the luncheon, I am wearing my chairman's boots, my chairman's cowboy boots today.
Very good.
Very proud of those boots as a parting gift from Lauda and the staff for my 2 years as chairman. I think people vote with their feet. I mean, you saw today we had the room crowded. I mean, I'm sure approximately 1,500 people at the event. And if you take people out of their business day, willing to commit time to come to a luncheon, it shows the support that the Chamber's been able to receive over the years, and it's still going strong today. And a lot of that is due to having a very strong staff, as you've said, a strong president, CEO, very good board, and the continuing implementation of the strategic plan. One other thing that I think is very important, and you heard it from the mayor today in her speech, very interesting. She had among many of her points, two of her most important were that the future of Houston depends on two things that are core to the Hispanic Chamber. One of them is diversity and the diversity of our business community, and the other one is international. Well, really, if you think about what separates the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce from other organizations in town, those are two things that come naturally to us. Correct. We are naturally diverse. We are in fact, and interestingly, from all over Latin America. And we have, as you know, board members from virtually every country in Latin America and have had them for over the past 30 years. But also a focus on internationalism as a basis for business for Houston And in fact, that really is at the core of what Houston's about. If you look at any of the large multinational companies that have headquarters in Houston, and you look at their securities documents and look at where they're making their revenue, most of them are making, particularly the oil and gas and chemicals companies, are making their revenue internationally. It's not in Texas. It's in many instances not in the United States. It's outside of our borders. Our future as a city, the dynamic growth of the business community depends on having an international focus, and that comes naturally to the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, it does. And we're so honored to have, again, as you said, small business owners, successful and large business owners that have really changed the face of Houston. As our mayor said, Latinos will lead and guide the city in the coming years. So thank you for your volunteerism and all you do still, even though you are no longer chairman, but in your role as immediate past chairman.
I'm wearing my chairman's boots today, and I continue to wear them. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you so much.